Oh man, so we gotta talk about content, man. Content. If you see the landscape of content changing, and you start seeing, we already got trash ass content out here. You may consider my content trash, but if you see a lot more trash being pushed at a mainstream level, the reason why is because the writers and the actors are on strike because of royalty payments. This is the reason why. They want more royalties from streaming, so they're on strike. And also their fear of AI, because AI is now going to be able to come and take over shit for writing shows and shit. They don't want them to do that. They don't want that to be a possibility. So they're trying to come up with new agreements to outlaw that completely, because they don't want AIs to be writing shows and taking jobs from writers. So I said that to say this right here. Monique is speaking on the current actors boycott, and we're going to get into what she's saying. You guys know she had issues with Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, goddamn, so many different people, and it caused her to be blackballed. 50 Cent stuck his neck out there for her, said he was going to fix her situation if nobody else did, so y'all better hop on it before I do. He did it, and Lee Daniels also rectified a situation, so she's back working and back in the industry. So now she's speaking out because she feels like she was ahead of this, and she was telling everybody what was going on in the industry, and people wasn't fucking with her just because she was up. Just because she was her, people wasn't fucking with her. So let's see what Monique had to say. So this says, but when Monique spoke on inequalities, blase blase. So let's go. Let's see what she got to say.
Inequality is devastating, and it's extreme. And when people said, Monique, do you think calling a boycott was extreme? You damn right. But isn't inequality extreme? Got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. You called me with the morning show on the phone. I said to you, Steve, my family is suffering behind this. And y'all know I did nothing wrong. Y'all know my husband did nothing wrong. But none of y'all in real time, was strong enough to go publicly. It's not like I couldn't have been on television or couldn't have been back in the movies, but the offers just didn't make sense. And we felt like if we continue to accept the offers that's coming in, what does that leave the little girl who's not here yet?
It's all about asses in the seats.
I totally agree with you.
You know what I mean? So
yes.
That's not her resume. That's what she drew.
Yes, and when you look at the resume of Monique, that's asses in the seats.
Oh, yeah.
Oprah Winfrey and Lionsgate. Inequality.
Listen to what she's saying right there. She's right. She was right. The thing about it is, like, I'm gonna keep it G with you. It's so easy for the actors now to decide that they're gonna go ahead and go on strike with the writers, because what you gonna do anyway? What were you gonna do anyway? You know, I think it's easier for them choosing side, because the writers is what make y'all. All right, so this is what she had to say. She says, "Hey, sweet babies, folks keep asking me how I feel about the strike. As you can see from above, I've been verbally striking for years, but somehow my brothers and sisters that ask the video shows have been striking me down for years. But yes, I support the WGA, SAG, and AFTRA. That's why Countess Vaughn and I filed a lawsuit to get our money from the Parkers. Countess Vaughn, we are the Parkers. I love us for real." So the Parkers was on Netflix, I believe, or a streaming website. I think Netflix was that streaming website or streaming app or whatever. And they didn't like the royalties that they were supposed to be receiving, similar to how what Dave Chappelle went through with the Chappelle show and that going on Netflix, and him not liking what was going on with that. So he forced Netflix hand to pull that down, and Comedy Central had to come and speak to him about giving him the proper royalties for the Chappelle show. So that's what Monique is coming from as far as the Parkers, and it all makes sense to me. People should receive royalty from streaming, but the thing about it is, if we feel that way as consumers, then we have to realize that it's going to be a trickle-down effect to us. That means we're eventually going to have to pay more money. These studios that own the rights to certain things, they're going to charge more money to these streaming websites to be able to lease the content to push out to us. So that means our bill going to get higher because their bill is higher. So if we want more for them, that means we have to give more. Just understand that. So when you see your Netflix start to look like a cable bill in 10 years from now, that's the reason why. That was the issue with streaming before, because they had to figure out a way If you guys want to know how the fuck we got here, it's because niggas like me and niggas like many people in my hood was bootlegging DVDs and movies. So they had to figure out a way to give people the movies and stuff for cheaper because they had to fight against the bootlegging, the pirating. They had to fight against it some type of way. Allegedly, I wasn't really doing it because I just realized how harsh punishment was for pirating, so I wasn't really doing it. I'm lying. I'm just talking shit for the entertainment purposes. I was not pirating any movies or DVDs or music or mixtapes. I wasn't doing nothing. I was a law-abiding citizen. I never had Napster or LimeWire. I never had none of that. I didn't have Morpheus. I didn't have none of that shit on my computer. Never. No torrents. No nothing. No BitTorrent. No Pirate Bay. I ain't never had none of that shit on my computer. Never. Clean as a whistle. But yeah. So people were bootlegging like crazy. So these folks had to come and find a type of way to fight against the bootlegs. And streaming helped fight against bootlegs for music and for TV shows and movies. Mainly movies. TV shows was already good. TV shows found their way on the streaming over time because they just found the platform that people were on. It was mostly just old catalog for TV shows, not new catalog. This is something new. We seeing TV shows that are new that's on streaming websites and shit. That's not new because TV shows didn't really have an issue with what everybody else had going on with leaks or bootlegs. They didn't have the problem. They just wanted to find new platforms. But TV shows have figured out a way over time to take advantage of the streaming software or the technology to be able to get more royalty deals or get more deals based on the content that you created. You want to be able to make as much money off your investment to make these content and stuff. So that's what the TV shows found out a way to buy into that. That's how Chappelle's show get affected after they throw their TV show on it years later. Or the this right here, the Parkers get affected because they figured out years later how to make money off the Parkers. Not just on BT or UPN or whatever, WB, whatever channel, the CW, whatever they got nowadays. So that's how we got to up on these streaming shits. Too many bootlegs, so streaming figured out a way to get things at a cheaper rate, quicker to people, and much more convenient to people. So that's me landing that plane. Now we're seeing that the actors is like, listen, y'all figured out a way to make y'all money from these streaming websites, but we haven't figured out a way to make us. Y'all need to adjust it. So once again, to adjust that, they're gonna start charging us more. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about that. Do you respect the game and you're willing to pay more for this entertainment, or you want them to say, hold on, wait? I know y'all can get more bad, but y'all already rich. I don't want to pay y'all more. Like, how you think about it? Shit, I think they deserve it, man. If I got to pay a little extra, then it is what it is. It is what it is, man. That's how I think, dog. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to get about to here, though. It's your boy Stacy, and I fuck with you. Reason why, cause you fucks with me. Hey, I'm out, man.